Belief is a terrifying thing because there's simply no arguing with it. If someone believes the moon is made of cheese or that homeopathy will cure their cancer, you're just not going to talk them out of it. Belief is stubborn, it feels certain. But when it comes to the care of animals, and children for that matter, belief just isn't good enough. I think we all have a duty to make decisions based not on blind faith, but on the best available evidence. And that's what Chapter 5 of this book is all about. It's called Let's All March for Science, and it's by Tanya Stevens, a Fellow of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons. The uncomfortable truth is that we're far more fallible than we like to admit. Human thinking is riddled with well-documented errors that make our beliefs deeply unreliable. For example, false cause fallacy. You have a headache. You take a pill. The headache goes away. The urge to believe it was because you took the pill is almost irresistible. But most headaches resolve on their own. It's entirely possible, even likely, that the pill did nothing at all. I'll give you a more personal example. One of my children has severe epilepsy. At one point, she could have up to 50 seizures a day. We were told to give rectal diazepam within 2 minutes to stop the seizure or risk her getting brain damage. So we did, for 2 years. Every time we gave the diazepam, the seizure stopped. Every single time. Hallelujah, we thought. This stuff works. It's the miracle stopper of seizures. And here's the thing, it didn't matter that it was diazepam. If it had been a Reiki crystal or homeopathy or acupuncture, I would have sworn blind it worked. Every time I gave the medicine, the seizure stopped. Until one day, a new doctor said, 2 minutes? You don't have to give it that quickly. So next time we didn't. And guess what happened? The seizure stopped anyway, before we gave anything at all. Coincidence? False cause fallacy, regression to the mean, and confirmation bias, all of them quietly reinforcing a belief that had felt absolutely rock solid. And the more subjective the symptoms, the bigger the problem. I mean, there's not much debate about whether a plaster cast holds a broken leg in place, but pain, behaviour, energy levels, they're all fertile ground for self-deception. The alternative to belief is, of course, science. Science helps strip out these cognitive errors by testing treatments properly using control groups, blinding and placebos. Patients don't know whether they're getting the real treatment or a sugar pill, so improvements can't be explained away by belief or coincidence. It lets us answer a very simple question. Does this stuff actually work? Now, as this chapter makes clear, science isn't perfect. There are poor quality studies, publication bias favours positive results, and some journals publish rubbish for commercial gain. And in veterinary medicine, researchers often rely on owner-reported outcomes, owners who may also be affected by the caregiver placebo effect, on top of all the usual errors in thinking. So what's the lesson? Well, vets are human. They're just as prone to cognitive errors as anyone else. The difference is that they're trained to recognise them and to evaluate scientific evidence critically. So if you're a pet owner, the most important advice is this. Trust your vet. They know more than you. They know more than the breeder. And they know more than someone you met in a Facebook group. And as for vets and nurses, well, let's hear directly from Tanya Stevens.
Don't be frightened to champion science. When an owner has a profound belief in an unscientific treatment, we might feel we should go along with them. We shouldn't. Doing so fails the animal, which relies on us to help its owner make the right decision. If you're asked about an unscientific treatment, it's entirely appropriate to say there's no proper evidence for it. And that, as a veterinary professional, you're obliged to offer treatments that have been scientifically shown to work. The very basis of veterinary professional ethics is doing what is right and having the animal's health and welfare as your first priority.
And with that, let's all march for science.